Hello Virgo, how are you doing? Thank you for tuning in. It's Friday the 27th of February 2026. I'm going to read you guys a general tarot read and see what you've got going on. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. Messages for Virgo. Messages for Virgo. Five of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Cups in the upright, Queen of Cups in the reverse, Queen of Swords in the upright. Hope, healing, recovery, happy endings, emotional fulfillment, contentment, satisfaction, happy ever after. Letting emotions get the better of you, someone. Emotions are taking over somewhere in a situation here. Queen of Swords, cutting through the nonsense, getting to the reality, the truth, the facts of the matter. Trying to make a decision based on logic, not emotions. Being sensible, clear, concise, to the point, calm, balanced. Taking emotions out of the equation and using your head. About a Ten of Cups, about what makes you happy, about what brings you complete emotional fulfillment and happiness. Let's see what this might be about. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Why is it here for Virgo? Three of Pentacles in reverse. Not taking advice, seeking advice. Miscommunication, misinterpreted conversations, lack of communication. Communication isn't great. Not working as a team, not understanding each other, not on the same page. Ten of Cups, why is it here for Virgo? Yeah, High Priestess in reverse. Someone is ignoring their intuition, ignoring the advice they are being given, ignoring what their gut is telling them. Not listening to their intuition, not listening to what they know deep down is the truth. Queen of Cups in reverse energy. Why is she here for Virgo? The Chariot. Swift action. Speed. Forward direction, fast direction. Taking swift action. Queen of Swords, the Chariot. The time has come for a decision, action to be taken somewhere for someone here. And it's quite an important moment, quite an important decision. Seven of Swords just came out in reverse. Taking accountability, owning up, getting caught. Laying your cards on the table, or someone's laying their cards on the table. Taking responsibility, accountability, being truthful about something that perhaps they haven't been truthful about. Queen of Swords, why is she here for Virgo? The Tower in reverse. Avoiding a change, a transition. Avoiding a tower moment, keeping the peace. wanting to be truthful, wanting to lay cards on the table, be honest, be open, put it all out there, but avoiding, resisting doing that because it might create a tower moment. Seven of Swords. Why did it come out for Virgo in reverse energy? Page of Cups in reverse. Something or someone appears to... Something here is not as it seems. Something here is... I am getting an energy of trickery, deception, sneakiness somewhere along here. Someone that's not... Someone's not saying how they feel, or someone's hiding something. Someone's hiding a truth or something they need to say. Someone's avoiding something, resisting something. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Why is it here for Virgo? Wheel of Fortune. Change, yeah. A change, a decision, a change, an action, a tower moment. Something's closing in here. Or something's about to change, or something needs to change, but it's being resisted. Something's going round in a circle, a cycle. The Devil just there. The Devil just flipped out. So could be, yeah, could be something karmic going on. There's something that's he's an important one. I'm going to clarify him on his own. Tell me about the Devil. Why did he just flip out for Virgo? Why is the Devil here for Virgo? Knight of Cups in reverse. Alright, so there's someone here that is... There's an energy here that I'm getting of someone that's not quite trustworthy. Not quite with the best of intentions. Unstable. Perhaps non-committal. Perhaps a little bit sneaky. A little bit deceptive. Someone is involved in some sort of unhealthy dynamic situation, or there's a blockage here, there's an attachment here, there's an unhealthy something here that's going round and round and round in a circle. I've had a lot of readings lately that have been going round and round and round in a circle. Everyone's going round in circles. At what point will you step out of the loop and learn the lesson? Okay. Why did I just get that? Learn the lesson. Because someone keeps going back to someone that's not good for them, not positive, unhealthy, or keeps going back to something that's not healthy. And they know that it's not healthy, but they're ignoring it. And they know that it's a tower moment waiting to happen, or it's already happened and it's going to happen again, but they're resisting it. The High Priestess in reverse. Why is she here for Virgo? Yeah, Two of Cups in reverse. Unmet expectations, imbalance, broken relationships, connections, something that's come apart, and it's come apart and come back together and come apart and come back together and gone round and round in a circle. The Chariot. Why is the Chariot here for Virgo? Two of Swords in reverse. Indecision, avoiding confrontation, as what I said earlier. Someone is avoiding making a decision or saying something or doing something because they don't want confrontation, they don't want a tower moment, and they're just avoiding it altogether. They're trying to turn their back on it, close the curtains on it, pretend that it's not there, and they know that it's there. Tell me about the Tower. It's here in reverse for Virgo. Why is it here? Why is the Tower here in reverse for Virgo? The Emperor. The Queen of Swords and the Emperor. And the Tower right in the middle. Yeah, someone needs to take action here. They need to step into their power and make a decision. But a decision I feel that they've been needing to make for quite a while, and they keep putting it off. They keep putting it off, keep putting it off, keep putting it off. And nothing's changing. And nothing's changing because nothing's changing. And if nothing changes, nothing will change. Everything will be the same. It will keep going round and round, just the same until something changes. Page of Cups in reverse. Why is he here for Virgo? Three of Swords. Heartbreak, pain, separation, emotional pain, upset, grief, loss, breakups, heartbreaks. Knight of Cups in reverse. Why is the Knight of Cups here in reverse for Virgo? Knight of Wands. So this could be about a connection that's more on the physical side of things. Maybe a casual kind of connection that's a bit unhealthy, a bit toxic, a bit karmic, a bit going around in circles, a bit painful, a bit on and off, up and down, round and round, and maybe it's something that's secretive, something that's secret, a secret sort of little connection. Wheel of Fortune. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Virgo? Ten of Cups in reverse. Ten of Cups in the upright, Ten of Cups in reverse. It's happy and then it's not, and it's good and then it's not, and then it's fulfilling and then it's not, and then it's passionate and then it's not, and then it's temptation and it's unhealthy and it's resistant and it's going around in circles, and it's, I'm going to say it, Virgo, it's an absolute shit show. Two of Cups in reverse. Why is it here for Virgo? The Moon in reverse. Secrecy. Something's coming to light here. Something's possibly coming to light, or a secret is being found out, or or someone's keeping their, someone's keeping something to themselves. Someone's not shedding light on something, or they're about to, or something's been found out, or I'm getting a lot of chaotic energy here. Two of Swords in reverse. Why is it here for Virgo? Four of Wands. So coming back together, reconnecting, reconciling, happy. Ten of Cups, then Ten of Cups in reverse. It's like on, off, back. That's, I just keep getting this energy on, off, back, over, round, together, apart, heartbreak, loss, suffering. Knight of Wands, getting back together, breaking up and making up and all that sort of stuff. The Emperor, why is he here for Virgo? Nine of Swords, anxiety, worry, worrying about what to do, a decision that needs to be made, and frozen with indecision and worry and anxiety and emotions and illusions and delusions and karmic cycles, and oh my goodness. Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here for Virgo? Justice in reverse. Imbalanced, unfair, unhealthy, or someone's getting away with something, or someone's not taking accountability for something. They're not being brought to justice. They're not kind of being honest. They're keeping things to themselves. Or someone thinks they're getting away with something and they're maybe about to be found out. I'm not sure. Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands here for Virgo? Three of Pentacles in reverse again. Communications, just someone's not saying the truth here. Someone needs to... The communication, they're not talking about it. They're keeping things to themselves. They're shutting off. They're not... Emotionally unavailable, hot and cold. Sort of up for the surface level, casual, passionate encounters, but when it gets a little bit deeper, perhaps they're like, you know, I'm out of here, gone. Ten of Cups in reverse. Why is it here for Virgo? Ten of Swords in reverse. Recovering from betrayal. Recovery, moving on, mending, but are you recovering and then going back to be betrayed again? That's not really healing. That's just torturing yourself. Sorry, I'm feeling a bit blunt in this read, Virgo, but the energy's kind of... I'm looking at this and I'm not causing insult, I'm not being rude, but I'm reading energy and energy goes through me. That's why I'm here. This is nonsense. I can hear someone saying, I know. And I know that you know. The Moon in reverse. Why is it here for Virgo? Three of Pentacles in reverse again. Yep. Whew. Someone's feeling very rejected, left out, but I think that's been happening for a while. Or someone's very cold, cut off, not wanting to talk about things, just cutting off, secretive, keeping, yeah, just not getting a great energy here, Virgo, I must say. Four of Wands, why is it here for Virgo? Knight of Wands in the reverse. Someone's, okay, so someone's sort of moods can be a bit up and down. Or someone's a little bit impulsive. They sort of act before they think. Or someone's can be a little bit moody or fiery. Nine of Wands. Why is it here for Virgo? The Fool in reverse. Making silly decisions. Thinking, stepping forward before you thought about it. Making decisions before you thought them through. Or someone is scared to sort of make a decision that might bring an ending, that might bring a tower moment, and they're kind of worried about the tower moment, and it stops them from going through that transition in order to get out of this loop and move forward. Justice in reverse. Why is it here for Virgo? Ace of Wands in reverse. More resistant energy. Delay, resistance, something that's not happening, or it's happening and it's not happening, and it's this is, yeah, Three of Pentacles. The Magician in reverse. Manipulation, deceit. Ow. Sorry, I just caught my finger on one of my cards. Illusions. Someone hasn't got the confidence to make a change here. One from the top of each deck. Six of Cups. Knight of Wands again. Six of Swords. Transitioning, moving on. Death and rebirth. in reverse, so that's a death card. Just in this deck it's death and rebirth, but it's the death card. But death and rebirth, endings, beginnings. Something ends, something begins. We are born, we die. Beginnings, endings. The seasons change, the flowers bloom, then they die off and they come back again. That's the cycle of life. Eight of Swords in the upright, the world in reverse, unfinished business, lack of closure. Nine of Cups. Ay, 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 ay. Alright, so this is a karmic loop reading, guys. It seems that Spirit's like, I don't know, I guess there's other tarot readers that get a lot of this as well, but sometimes I feel like Spirit has like chosen me to read karmic sort of relationship readings. But I guarantee I'm not the only tarot reader that thinks that. Maybe it's just the energy at the minute, I'm not sure. Let me put these into their suits one moment.